I remember about, you were wondering about having a junior college in the high school. I think it was a bit of a problem for students coming from Lindsay Thurber. You know, when you finish high school, you leave the building, you go to a new institution. There's a clear separation between high school and college. For kids who came from Olds or Tree Hills or wherever, that was the case. But the ones who had gone to Lindsay Thurber, for them it was sort of like still being in high school. I was hired on really in the spring of 1964. Right. I was working for the Alberta Education, the provincial government, and touring the whole province. I was the supervisor of special education, which meant that I'd visit schools, go and see the superintendent, have a chat about what I thought they should do, all of that. Sort of raised the status of the college. And still quite a few people think that it should have degree granting powers.
In fact, I spent a number of years on the U of A Senate, and that was one of the issues that came up, that Radio College should grant degrees. That was the long-term plan. All right.
Yeah. I remember one or two memorable, I guess probably Christmas parties that involved most of the faculty. The chemistry instructor was able to lace the orange punch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember those.
Actually, it was not just the superintendent who worked in the school system and looked after the college. Quite a few of the first-year instructors, first 2 or 3 years, they were all hired on by the school board and seconded to the college. And so quite a lot of them, just as you did, taught some in the college and some in the high school. Well, of course, some of them, to teach in the school, you had to have an Alberta teaching certificate. And so some of them were licensed, could certainly teach in the college, but weren't licensed to teach in the school.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was well regarded. The concept was welcome. Just as you're saying, the idea that you could come from a small community, a small rural community, and get started in a place that wasn't overwhelming.
Right.
Yeah. And certainly the matter of, especially if you lived in town or close to town, so you could stay at home, room and board free was a good thing. 4 of my kids started here, and yeah, I think it was well regarded. And you came in '66.